You went to the Eagles as an undrafted free agent?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then what year would that
I was
be?
2012, but that's different. Listen, I went priority free agent. So just know if it was 8 or 9 rounds, I would have got drafted. That's all I was gonna say.
So you ended up training with John Davis,
Right?
in that thing?
Yeah, John Davis. He gave me the opportunity, man, and really helped me get really prepared.
Okay.
Technique wise.
And then, like, did you have workouts for any teams or any of that, or where did you do your pro day?
Well, I did my pro day at Louisiana Tech.
Okay.
And they had one guy that went to San Francisco. They had a wide receiver that went. And I tried to do my pro day.
Did you outperform him at
Of
pro
course.
day?
No, listen. So
that's what I want to know.
So I tried to do my pro day at LSU.
Okay.
And because of
how does that work though? Like, how do you even do you call LSU? How do you even get a chance to do that?
That was something my coaches were doing because they already had previous relationships. So,
Okay.
all Louisiana coaches, coaches go to conventions.
It's fraternity of coaches.
And, yeah, they do things like that. So
they tried to reach out to LSU.
Yeah, they reached out to LSU. I was like, no.
Okay.
Like because they had what receiver they had that year? Ruben.
Yeah, that sounds pretty familiar.
They had a bigger guy that was we kind of like the same style.
Okay.
But I was
possession receiver.
But I'm more explosive than he was.
Yeah.
So that's a good point to raise. So like if you're LSU or whatever, and you do get these invites from other guys, you got to protect your guy.
Correct.
And so they don't want to have a guy like Darnell show up, outperform this guy that they've been hyping for the whole period.
But I didn't really have any hype in their eyes because LSU is the guy.
And you coming from a small school,
so it was like no, but he just didn't want to take that risk because of number wise.
Yeah.
He like nah. So then Louisiana Tech was like, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think they had like maybe 25, 26 scouts that was there.
Okay. Now, and how does at a pro day or combine, whatever the case may be, how do they even scale the receivers? I mean, is it drop passes? Is it route running? How can they even measure that?
Listen, give it your best.
Just go out there and do what you do.
You train, you mentally focus, and you go out there and you just play ball. Don't be too hard on yourself because that's when you'll, of course, have no mistakes because it's just another day.
So how many passes did you drop that day?
Oh, I don't drop none. Come on, bro. The catch, bro.
Okay.
Actually, though, so you did run a 40 over there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do like the 3-cone and a couple of the other
type drills? That one wasn't too good.
Okay.
See, my best ones was the vertical jump, the 40, and then of course routes on air. Few agilities, but the cone wasn't too well.
What was your thing? Okay.
Down in the benching, man. I don't,
You're not a weightlifter.
Yeah, that's not my thing. I'm physical now.
Yeah.
Right. But okay, all right. And so you at that time then, when you're at the pro day, you're participating. Do the coaches speak to you at all, or do they just all kind of poker face it and make their notes?
I definitely had everyone amazed.
Okay.
I definitely had everyone trying to figure out who was I, where I come from, and it was definitely turned to like a little, interview from everybody on the spot.
That's cool. That's cool. And so based on that, then you in your mind you're figuring there's a possibility in the later round somebody might roll the dice on.
Yeah, once again I'm going to the league. That's what we're thinking about. That's what we're thinking.
And guess what? In the league there's no fucking classes.
No, none whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Oh, that's funny. So the actual draft happens. Were you like kind of by the phone hoping for the best? You just went about your day?
because around that time now I'm understanding like okay, I don't have a lot of things working for me. And, even though I got it thus far, if I get a call, great. If not, I know that I'm going to have an opportunity somewhere.
Okay.
I just want to make the best of it. And just, as a kid, when you grow up and say something you want to be in life, you as a kid, you never say, I want to be a firefighter for 20 years. Like, you don't go with the extent of, but one thing I knew I wanted to be a football player when I grew up. So, I finally, this is it.
This is the moment.
And, I went and it was warp speed, but I enjoyed it.
That's good. So you the draft passes, you're not drafted, you're brought in by Philadelphia.
Right.
Were there other teams that reached out and you chose Philadelphia out of the options?
Well, that's the thing. I never really I don't want to say truth to myself, but that's something that I never really got the bottom of because when my agent called, he said, congratulations, you're an Eagle. So
okay, because the story goes there were 3 teams.
It was 3 teams,
and you chose the Eagles over like it was 2 other teams, and the story goes like you know how rumors are, man.
Correct.
And you chose the Eagles, but there was another team that you had a better chance with or for, or whatever the case may be, and you just made a bad decision.
So there was San Diego Chargers. San Diego. It was the Panthers.
The Panthers, okay.
Panthers, and then it was St. Louis Rams at the time. Those were the 3.
Okay.
So when my agent calls and he directly tells me I'm gonna forward you the contract, you an Eagle now, I'm like, all right, cool.
All right.
Hey, you said, hey, you my agent. What do I know?
Right.
If you telling me I'm an Eagle, then you know what?
I'm
let me
an Eagle.
Let me start making my phone call. Let me give
me those wings. Let's go.
Go get my son a T-shirt.
Yeah.
But I didn't at the time know to say like, hold on, we have other options on the table. Let's kind of see what best fit, because when I get to Philadelphia, man, I look at the roster. See, you don't look at that stuff like that. You just like,
That's
man, I
what
got a
I'm
phone call
saying.
there.
Yeah.
I get that, and I'm looking at the list. I'm like, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Macklin, Riley Cooper, Randy Jackson.
They were loaded.
I'm like, and then they brought in like 4, 5 other receivers. Marvin McNutt from Iowa. What's the guy from? This is a short guy from Tulsa. Yeah. I'm like, yo,
this is too many guys.
There's too many guys. I said I could have went to the Chargers. What? And I hate to listen. I don't know the guy personally, but they best wide receiver was Robert Meacham at the time. If you telling me that I'm sitting on the couch because Robert Meacham, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I can take that job. He went from number 3 from the Saints that year and went to number 1 with the Chargers because they had nobody.
They had nobody.
Come on, funny, man. I can definitely get that job.
That's funny.
That's funny. So it was maybe a bad decision on my end not to speak up, if you will.
Yeah.
But once again, what do I really know? Because I'm not, so.
Sure. What now? You get up to Philadelphia. Do you? Is this like a rookie camp initially, or the fall training camp?
So they have different phases in OTAs.
Okay.
So the first phase I kind of made through which was only rookies.
Okay.
Then the second phase OTAs.
Hold on. After the first phase, did they cut some guys?
Yeah, they cut some guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I made the first wave.
Okay, I got you.
Thank God I made the first wave. I got to stay for a little longer.
Yeah.
So
now at this point, like you get through these, are you being like paid by the week?
Yeah,
like,
we get per diem.
So that, but like as far as your contract, if you go to that rookie camp and you make it through that, you get more money.
That contract don't mean nothing until you make the team.
Okay.
And not even the 53, because you just gotta make the practice squad. Like you have to actually make past the cuts. That contract don't really mean.
Yeah.
So literally, when you're going to OTAs and stuff like that, they're just giving you a per diem, and that's
you get
it.
Yeah, you get.
You're
per
not
diem.
getting any contract money.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So now if you was a draftee, then you got an agent. You can say, hey man, we need to wire me $20,000 right now. You can do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
When you got in my position, you kind of gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah, you gotta make it.
You gotta make it there.
So you get through that first tier, and now you're doing OTAs with the regular team.
Yeah. Well, it was optional. Some for some professionals, some older guys. They can come if they want, but it was still mandatory for
the
the rookies. Yeah. Then now it's more meeting time. It's more they getting us accustomed to more what's going on. Then I had an injury, dislocated my ankle
in the OTAs.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a nasty injury.
And guys like me, I come down a dozen.
Yeah.
You can find a lot of 6'2", 200, 10 guys that can run 4.3s.
Damn.
That's pretty common.
I didn't know they were that funny.
Well, you got to think, in the football world, it's more slim, and everybody's doing that. You got to be a freak of nature, man. You got to be like, what's the DN from Penn State, the 6'7"?
Oh, yeah.
Now he's different.
He's different. He's built different.
That's funny.
Okay.
So then the dislocated ankle, that was
ankle.
it?
Yeah, it was kind of a wrap for that phase.
Okay.
And then the following year in 2013, now I'm in New Orleans with the New Orleans Voodoo.
Okay.
Playing arena ball. Yeah.
Now, are you fully healthy at this point?
I've never been fully healthy.
Yeah.
Really?
Never.
Oh,
Ever since my second year of junior college, I've never been fully healthy like I should be.
What was the injury in junior college?
Tore my quad. My right quad.
Oof.
Tore my quad, yeah.
Okay. Off a hit? Or
no, man, I just got too top heavy. I was too big. See, in Texas, man, they bigger, stronger. We need you to big,
Yeah.
And I'm like 218. I'm almost 220.
Really?
Yeah, my freshman year, I got pretty big.
Damn.
Yeah, they was really feeding us pretty good.
Yeah,
I guess so.
But that's that Texas food, man. I'm telling you, man, Texas different. Shout out to my Texas brothers, they different.
That's funny. So how'd things go with the Voodoo then?
Yeah, I mean, so I played a couple games there, but it came down to a business decision. They kind of want to tie ways because they want to sell more tickets, and even though I'm the leading receiver on the team.
Oh, jeez. That's crazy.
But here it is, now it just turns to where they just trying to make more sales because they need to sell more and try to get more people in the stands.
Right.
So,
too bad, you got to dance some, man. Juju on the beat and all that good stuff, man.
Once again, I'm thinking touchdowns, only the scoreboard is worth enough, but I wasn't too entertaining.
Yeah, man, you got to entertain these folks, man.
Yeah, so then, they had a few guys that came over who was like, listen, I'm like, listen, I don't know how you playing this game, but you're fun to watch.